17th of December, Rabbi Levitt, Nefesh Hahaim.
Okay, so we are 6 lines or so into this paragraph. I have a paragraph that Nefesh Hachaim is bringing the mashal with the king from the Talmud Yerushalmi in Tanis. Reish Lakish b'shem Rabbi Yochanan, that Hashem partnered up with the Jewish people. He placed his name, his great name upon the Jewish people, so that they would not, because otherwise they would be swallowed up by the Umas Olam and the nations of the world. And now the Nefesh Hachaim is saying that this mashal that Chazal are giving to the king that had the key to his little palace. So in order to make sure that the key doesn't get lost, he attaches it to a chain, and like that he'll be able to protect the key from getting lost. That's the mashal of Hashem partnering up with the Jewish people to place his name upon the Jewish people so that they won't get lost amongst the Umas Olam, the nations. And this Nefesh Hachaim says that is also alluded to every individual Jew as an individual. It also goes for that as well, that Hashem places his great name on the Jew in an individual level so that he shouldn't get swallowed up. And we're still wondering what this word metaifun is. Tough, tes yud pei is the shorish. Tes yud.
Metif is to preach. It said in the dictionary. I don't know if it makes sense.
Einehem metaifun kedarka makodesh. They are, they're speaking. Okay. They're speaking, they're preaching, they're making the point that they're making about the Jewish people as a whole, but it applies also to each and every individual member of the nation on a personal basis. Okay. And now the Nefesh Hachaim continues, V'sichasam Zal Sricha Talmud. The words of the sages need study. They need further analysis. It's not so simple as we have said so far. There's more to it than that. Okay, and we go to Roy to continue.
No. Where I continue with?
Sichatam Zal Sricha Talmud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like 7 lines down from the where we started today. The last words we read were Baramzu Gam al Ha'adam Yechidi.
Oh yes, I got that.
So right after that.
Imana Imonam, Hahaim. Zithra Nam.
No.
That's what follows me. I've got the last words out here. I've got then it's not the name below or Yefidya. Say the last words? No. It's a D.
Okay, let's read where you are, and we'll figure out from where you're reading from where you are.
All right, I'll say this. The Haim, this is for the Nom, the Call, the Baru, the Nayan, the Lo, the Ulma, the Fida. Omnanom, Nayan, this is for the Nom, the Bracha, Mata Pen, the Kodesh, the Ramazur, Gam al Adam, Yehudi, Adam Yehudi. Oh, that was it, wasn't it? The Sikha Storm, the Anam, Liberafa, the Serafa, Shalom, Nayin, Makaya, Vishaloshilas. No?
Okay, V'sichosam zal tzrichatam. Their words need study. Shem shilu ha'inyan lemavteach v'shalshelis. They have described the comparison of Kadosh Baruch Hu's relationship with the Jewish people as to a key and a chain that is that the key is connected to. Moshe Kasabti, as I have written, la'el above, sha'adam hu haposeach. So this matter is as I have explained above. Sha'adam hu haposeach v'hasoger. That mafteach represents the Jewish people and even the individual Jew himself, because what does a key do? It opens up and it locks the palace, and that is exactly what a person does. Hu haposech v'hasoger. He opens up and he closes. Shel kochas v'olamos. Paltrin shel mala, paltrin shel mata, with his actions. All of the palatial worlds, all the palaces, all of the worlds that are above and below. Kulam misnagim al yedei koach maso b'chinas nefesh shehu ikra b'shorsha b'chinas nefesh kol almin. All of the worlds are opened up or closed according to the actions of the person, because that's the koach that Hashem gave to the person. That's the Tzelem Elokim that he started off talking about, the Tzelem Elokim, that Hashem, just like Hashem has the ability to control the olamos, but he gave that control to Adam based upon what he does with his naran dibur masa makshaba, corresponding to those spiritual components which reach way up. They are their source, their shorish. The bechinas nefesh kol almin. The person is the nefesh. He's the driver, the driving force, the life of all of the worlds, based upon his actions, as he acts, as he talks, as he thinks. So too the world, all the worlds, they go according to what he does. Okay, we're in the middle of this long sentence over here. I'll just finish the thought. Va'adon kol baruchu, and the master of all, may he be blessed. Betuvoi hagodol, in his great goodness, lehetiv lebruyov, to do good with his creations. Shokad al takanatenu. He's he's constantly monitoring our rectification, because that's what it's all about. This is all for the purpose of the individual's rectification. But Amar, if I'm going to leave the key just like it is, and I'm going to put it down somewhere and leave it like that, shelo yehei hitkashrut, and here he's referring to the person. If I'm going to leave the person as he is, shelo yehei hitkashrut bein hagimel bechinos naran, that he won't be connected to these three spiritual components of naran, nefesh, ruach, neshama. Ilu ha'echad she'ipol bechinas nefesh hataktona, the imke mitzulos hara chas v'sholem, ein sheni lahakimoy, arehi avuda sham la'olam chas v'sholem. Wow, he keeps going on with this sentence. I think, wow, you know what? He goes through until almost the end of the parak with this one sentence.
Wow.
There's a lot of commas over here. Wow. That is, I think this is the record so far. Okay, so I got it wrong over here, actually. It seems that the chain, there's maybe that's what he means, that he says there's more to the mashal than that. It's not simply the fact that Hashem is connecting himself, as it were, his name, to the Jewish people and to every individual Jew, and that's the mashal of the chain, and the key, and the key is fixed to the chain, so the key won't get lost. The key is the individual Jew or the Jewish nation as a whole. But there's also the connection that Hashem made because he connected his name to the Jewish people. What that means is that he put into the Jewish people this special spiritual three-part component, spiritual components of Naran, Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama. So now he's going to go over how that works over here, how everything is connected, and how a person won't chas v'sholem go lost as a result of this creation and design of a Kodesh Baruch Hu with this three-part Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama components of spirituality that he blew into a man. So he says, Ilu ha'echad she'ipol bechinas nefesh hatachtona le'imke mutsulois hara chas v'sholom. If if the one would if that one which would fall out through his nefesh, his desires, to the depths of evil, chas v'sholom, ein sheni lahakimoy. The second one, the other one, wouldn't be able to bring him and stand him up on his feet. V'harehi avuda sham la'olam chas v'sholom. He would be lost forever because the nefesh component, the way that his actions went. So the nefesh component would go down. It would fall, and he would be finished. And this is like the pasuk says, and I avadati es nefesh ahi. I caused to go lost that nefesh. B'nefesh achotas b'ma tiskaper. How is a person who made a sin that makes that blemish in the nefesh component? How is he going to atone? How's he going to wipe away that sin? Lazos hefli eitza yisporach shmo. To this matter, Hashem did a wondrous eitzah. What did he do? Bekava hagimel madregas naran. He fixed in man this three components, madregos, levels of naran. Shekol achas mihen titkasher bechina harishona shelo he'elyona bechina hataktona shel madrega she'aleha. These three components are attached one to another. The lowest one is connected to the middle one. The highest point of the lowest connected to the lowest point of the middle one, and also the middle one to the top one. Ke'inyan hashalshelis. That's the whole idea of the shalshelis, of the chain. It's the chain of the spiritual components of Naran. Wow. Shekol tabat mimena katsa ha'elyon shelo nechezet v'nichneset toch ketza hatachton shel tabat she'aleha. That's how a chain works. A tabat is a ring in the chain. Like a chain, right, is made up of different of pieces of the chain. He's calling it a ring. Kol tabat mimenu katsa ha'elyon. Its higher part, its highest part of the tabat, shelo nechezes, is clinging to v'nikneset and entering toch ketza hatachton shel tabat she'aleha, into the ring which is above it. They came gam, and so what's the whole idea of these three spiritual components being connected and entering one into the other? They came through that design. Gam im yikores hanefesh v'tipol imke kochos atuma chas v'shalom. If the person's actions will cause his spiritual component of nefesh to fall to be affected and be sullied by his deeds, and they'll be subject to the kochos atuma. They'll be prey to the kochos atuma, to the spirit forces of impurity. Chas v'sholem. Yechola he. So how's he able to fix himself up? Yechola he lihitkaten v'lalos al yedei hitkashrut bechinot elyonot shelo bebechinas aruach. He's able to lift the nefesh component out of the spiritual abyss that it's in, under the dominion of the kochas atuma, through actualizing some type of tshuva through the next component above, which is ruach, which we said refers to vidui. That's the bechinas haruach. V'kein al derech zeh v'kilkul upagam haruach. And so too, the very same thing applies if he's going to do a kilkul through his speech, which is connected to the middle component of ruach. If as a result of his improper speech, the middle component of ruach is going to be subject to the kochas atuma, is going to fall. So the same story will take place. He'll use his higher spiritual component of neshama to fix up and raise the ruach component. So you want to know what happens when he has a thought which is not proper. That's his. So that on that we say that right. There's what's above the root. What's above the neshama component. There's no component above it. How is the able to how's that work exactly? So really, I would say that the way that it would work is because what we said before. We said before that the neshama component does not become solid as a result of the person. What the person his thoughts, it doesn't become solid. Even though we said this gets very complicated. You really have to know what you're talking about over here. You can't make up things. Because on the one hand we said, of course, that the in terms of the effects that the thoughts could have, the thoughts of a person could have even greater effects on the olama, much greater effects than the actions of Nebuchadnezzar and Titus that are not connected at all to the olama yonim. They're not connected. Only those that have this nefesh ruach neshama component are able to have this effect on the worlds. So even though the effects, the ripple effects on the worlds is tremendous just through the makshava, because it reaches such a high place. It's in the highest component. It's wired up to the highest component, but nevertheless, its actual status and purity remains untainted, because we said before it's not inside the person. Perhaps that's why, because it's not inside the person. Okay. And now, so that was all one sentence. Wow. You know how long that sentence was? I think from when he said, Sichasam Sricha Talmud. I think that was the beginning of the sentence. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 lines.
Wow.
That's a 14-line sentence. Yeah. Okay. And now we have just a 2-line sentence. So finish up this parak. Zehu. Anybody see it? Zehu Sha'amar Sham. That's what it says over there. Whoever has it is welcome to read it.
Okay, let's see. V'zehu she'amar sham, ela hareini mishatef et shemi hagadol bahem, sheha shilosha, I guess.
Yes, right.
Deragin naran, v'shoresh hanishama, mikor sharsham, v'hu me arba otiot, Hashem Hagadol Yitbarak Shemo.
Oh boy. 1 second over here. He said something that let's try to translate the words first before we see what it is that he's saying here.
Yeah.
Zehu Shamar. So this what we have said. Zehu Sha'amar. This is what we have said, Sham, over there. Over there, I guess over there in the mashal with the king and the palace and the key and the chain. Elahareini meshatef as shmiya godol bahem. So that they should not get lost, I have partnered up with them my name, my great name upon them. Oh, Shagimul Dargin Naran, B'Shoresh Hanashama. That my name, that my great name seems to have that's the way in which I have partnered up my great name with them. That they have been created with this 3-pronged spiritual component of Na'aran, the Shoresh HaNeshama, and the Shoresh of the Neshama, which extends high up into the highest of the Olamos. Makor Shorsham, the source where it originates of this Shorish of the Neshama. Hu me'adalad osios Hashem. It is from the 4 letters of the name of Hashem. Hashem Agodol Yisbarach Shmo. Wow, you know what he's saying? I think what he's saying is this. We've got the 3 spiritual components of Naran. Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama. And then he puts as a 4th component the Shoresh HaNeshama, which is all the way up towards the reaching up to the Kisa Kavod. So really, you got 4 things that you're talking about over here. So he says their origin and their root is from what? Where is it rooted in? The 4 letters of the name of Hashem.
Hashem.
Yud Kei Vav Kei. So in some way, Yud Kei Vav Kei is corresponds to the Naran and Shoresh and Neshama, and that's why Chazal say that Hashem will partner up with the Jewish people, and he will join his name to the Jewish people. That's referring to this 4 component spiritual, which yeah, that's what it is.
Amazing.
Okay.
Very
And a
good.
round of applause for
Yesher
Eric
Koah.
Yudtes. Oh, well, we're
Mhm.
already finished. Okay.
Yep.
Very good.
Okay, so next time is Kaf.
Right. Everybody knows where we're going to begin next time.
Yep.
Eric Huff, chapter
Very
20.
good. Okay.
Have a great day, everybody.
Have a good day.
Shavua Tov, Fumavorach. We'll be back.
Amen. Okay.
Ah. Ah.